Porsche spent half a decade building the most advanced road car ever made. The 959, all-wheel drive, twin turbos, traction control, was engineered to bury anything Ferrari had. Then Enzo Ferrari approved one final car that stripped away everything Porsche perfected. When magazines put them head-to-head, the raw machine was faster. But speed was never what this rivalry was really about. During the financial boom of the mid-1980s, the European automotive world entered a period of rapid, unchecked competition. Porsche and Ferrari chased the same crown from opposite directions, triggering a rivalry that defined the decade. The true battle bypassed basic performance statistics to confront engineering philosophy itself. Porsche operated as the technical establishment, utilizing systematic German calculation to build a machine of total control and effortless speed. Conversely, Ferrari answered as the passionate challenger, relying on mechanical simplicity and high-revving noise to demand complete focus from the driver. These diametrically opposed methods permanently divided the industry, setting up a historic confrontation where the absolute limits of digital electronics met the raw, unfiltered force of human instinct. Porsche initiated Project 959 in 1982. The mandate was clear: build a machine to dominate the newly formed FIA Group B rally category. Under the direction of Chief Engineer Helmut Bott, the engineering team in Weissach bypassed the simple route of modifying an existing 911. They aimed to construct an advanced technology platform disguised as a sports car, using the strict 200-unit homologation requirement as an opportunity to redefine automotive limits. At the heart of the machine sat a 2.85-liter flat-six engine. Derived from Porsche's racing programs, it featured water-cooled cylinder heads and sequential twin-turbochargers, producing 450 horsepower. This sequential setup used a smaller turbine to build boost at low engine speeds before engaging a larger secondary turbine, eliminating traditional turbo lag. This power reached the ground through a highly sophisticated, rear-biased, all-wheel drive system. Onboard computers actively managed torque distribution, shifting power between the front and rear axles depending on traction levels and vehicle speed. This electronic network integrated first-of-their-kind active systems, including electronically controlled suspension, traction control, and a four-wheel anti-lock braking system. When the FIA abruptly canceled Group B in May 1986 following fatal accidents, the car lost its competitive arena. Porsche shifted the program's focus, transforming the rally vehicle into an exclusive, road-legal technology demonstrator. Between 1986 and 1988, technicians hand-built 337 units at the Zuffenhausen facility. Priced at $295,000 or roughly 800,000 Deutsche Marks, the car occupied an ultra-expensive halo position in the global market. Porsche engineered the 959 as a highly calculated, future-proof system. The engineers acted as systematic architects, establishing a digital blueprint for speed that had never existed on public roads. In July 1987, Ferrari marked its 40th anniversary with a machine that rejected the digital age. This was the F40, the final road car personally approved by an 84-year-old Enzo Ferrari before his death. While Porsche constructed a computerized sanctuary, Enzo wanted a vehicle of absolute visceral feedback. He tasked Chief Engineer Nicola Materazzi with a simple, brutal directive: strip away the modern cushioning and return to raw, mechanical purity. Materazzi did not answer the 959's advanced electronics with complex counter-programming. Instead, he systematically hollowed out the automobile. The F40 featured no power steering, no anti-lock brakes, and no traction control. The cabin lacked carpets, sound deadening, and interior door handles, replaced by simple pull cords. To save weight, the body utilized carbon fiber and Kevlar, pulling the dry weight down to just 1,100 kilograms. At its core lay a mid-mounted 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, sending 478 horsepower exclusively to the rear wheels through a 5-speed manual transmission. This power plant was loud, demanding, and volatile. Where Porsche sought total control, Ferrari offered unfiltered drama. The automotive market reacted with immediate shock as buyers desperately clamored for the rawest vehicle on Earth. Although Ferrari initially planned a highly restricted run, Overwhelming demand drove final production to 1,311 units, substantially larger than the 959's small run of 337, yet far rarer than any mass-market sports car. Ferrari proved that speed did not require electronic intervention. It required only courage, carbon fiber, and a single-minded focus on the physical connection between driver and road. The divide between these two machines runs deeper than horsepower or top speed. Porsche built the 959 around control, using an active all-wheel drive system and a twin-turbo flat six to guarantee traction. This setup translated directly into driver confidence, making extreme speeds feel stable and repeatable. Ferrari took the opposite path with the F40, matching a twin-turbo V8 with an ultra-lightweight chassis to deliver immediate, unfiltered urgency. Porsche engineered a platform to tame physical forces. Ferrari built a machine to heighten visceral sensations. Between 1987 and 1988, the global automotive press became the arena that decided this rivalry. The magazines functioned as judges, putting both machines through rigorous, real-world trials. When Car and Driver evaluated the Porsche 959, they recorded a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint of 4.9 seconds. Although the German car utilized complex electronic traction systems to stabilize its power, contemporary head-to-head tests repeatedly gave the F40 the edge in acceleration and raw speed. Road and Track took both vehicles to Italy's circular Nardo Ring, logging a 201 miles per hour top speed for the Ferrari, while the Porsche peaked at 197. Motor Trend confirmed this straight-line advantage during speed trap runs at Indianapolis, recording the Ferrari ahead on outright speed. The editors of Road and Track praised the F40 as honestly mechanical, contrasting its sparse carbon fiber environment with the heavy computer-managed systems of its German rival. Porsche engineered a computerized platform to achieve absolute control, yet this technical sophistication was defeated by Maranello's mechanical simplicity. Car Magazine pitted the two supercars side by side on track, noting that the F40's lighter chassis and twin-turbo V8 delivered a more immediate, volatile response. Autocar agreed, reporting that while the 959's electronic aids smoothed out corner entries, the Ferrari's lower mass produced a faster lap. By stripping away every driver aid, Ferrari secured the ultimate cultural victory, proving that mechanical purity could outperform digital perfection. Porsche's calculated architecture mapped out the next 40 years of high-performance engineering. The technologies packed into the 959 evolved from radical experiments into industry standards. All-wheel drive became the baseline for handling extreme power, permanently altering how sports cars directed torque to the pavement. Sequential turbocharging logic proved that massive boost could exist without massive lag, while anti-lock brakes, traction control, and active suspension went from controversial intrusions to mandatory supercar language. Porsche did not just build a faster vehicle, they established the exact technological template that the entire automotive world eventually had to adopt. The Ferrari F40 established itself as the definitive emotional counterweight to the era's digitized performance. By elevating visceral engagement over computer processing, Maranello altered what a supercar should capture, showing that a raw, single-minded machine could dominate the global conversation far longer than any technological showcase. This uncompromising architecture solidified Ferrari's reputation as the brand of pure physical sensation, urgency, and attitude. Long after faster flagships surpassed its technical limits, the F40's cultural aura remained the ultimate benchmark of performance, proving that emotional intensity permanently outlived the cold data of a spec sheet. Its legacy became louder than mere numbers. This confrontation established a permanent schism in automotive design, dividing high performance into two distinct ideologies. On one side stands the German pursuit of systematic engineering, where speed is a calculated, manageable output of software and mechanical integration. On the other, cites the Italian dedication to uncompromised theater, where the driver must master a volatile physical environment. These two machines ceased to be mere historical contemporaries. Instead, they became the enduring archetypes of the modern supercar era. Every flagship that followed had to choose its path, to dominate through digital control or to seduce through raw human feedback. Today, the digital empire has won. Every modern hypercar relies on Porsche's computational perfection to survive. Yet, we still crave the analog violence of the F40. In an era of total control, pure emotion remains the ultimate luxury. Which philosophy drives you? Let us know below.